So the Scrum is a part of the game that's changed a number of times over the last few years. Can you tell us what these changes are and why they've occurred?
Yeah, so 2 years ago there was a big change in the laws that saw the reduction of what was got to known as the hit, but the coming together of the players. And the reason for that was all behind player safety. So it reduced the impact as they come together by about a third to 40%. And the reason behind that, as you can imagine, is to protect players. You know, it's such a position of weakness. You know, when you're in that position, when you've got all this force coming with you, anything that goes wrong can be, and we've seen, you know, lots of examples where if it goes wrong, it can have catastrophic consequences. So the idea of the changes in the law was to protect players and to make sure that it was as safe as it could be. So what happened is they put a Scrum workforce together, including some of the great scrummagers, some of the great coaches of the game, some of the referees, to look at how you could reduce that risk. And one of the ideas behind it was to say, instead of crouch, touch, engage, it was crouch, bind, which got the players slightly closer together, and then they come together in set.
And have the players been in agreement with these changes, and you know, are they happy to promote the safetiness of it as well?
Teams are now trying to be positive. You know, the scrums are higher. I thought the scrums were a huge success in the World Cup. We had lots of ball in play. We had lots of great platforms to play off during the World Cup, and we saw some really good physical contests, but also some different ways of playing. You know, Japan hooking the ball straight back to 8. Canada, by the time the ball was in, it was almost in the fly half's hands.
And from your perspective, how challenging is it to referee a scrum, given the technical complexity?
Yeah, look, it's an area where I probably spend my most time still reviewing and analysing it. But as you can probably guess, being 6'3" and not the biggest of chaps, I never played in the front row, so I spend a lot of time speaking to ex-front row, current front row, and understanding what they expect and what it feels like. And I've been pushed around many a pub late at night being told, well, this is what happens when a loose head does this, and this is what happens when a tight head binds like that. How does it feel? And you know what it feels like, and you're trying to make sure that you know that you're giving the players the best platform to work from.